What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday. It's 3 p.m. We're here. Mike finished in his busy work schedule to rip a quick pod here for you guys. Quick episode of Pickin Corners.
Midday
Last
show.
one of the Premier Lacrosse League season. We're all sad to see it go. But the PLL Championship presented by Cash App's Cash App is on Sunday. You got to pay the bills. You got to get everything sponsored. I get it. Mikey, how we feeling?
We're feeling good. We're getting through the week.
It's Thursday, almost Friday, baby. Almost Friday.
I know. So feeling good. Wanted to rip a pod here before the championship, our last one of the season. After a fun and exciting weekend in DC.
Yeah, we'll break. Yeah, so the boys traveled down to DC to play a little PLL sixes, and I think I didn't really have any expectations, but it definitely exceeded mine. First of all, we won two. We went 2-1 in the pool play. You know, we absolutely annihilated two teams. Which I was talking to the boys, like coming off a summer league and kind of losing a lot. It felt good, just absolutely shit off two teams.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can't say the same coming off as a champion.
But yeah,
whatever. It's still, I promise you, felt equally as good to just turn it up on someone. Because in the summer league, we were just skating by.
Yeah, facts. Same. Whenever we won, it was always by that.
To win by 15 this past weekend felt really good. Been a long time.
It's like, man, I haven't had that since like college. We used to play some of the shit schools in D3. Yeah, it felt good. I know I had 3 goals and a couple of assists. I was just a team motivator. You were
slinging the ball around. Some things don't show up on the stat sheet.
I was always open, and I was moving guys away from others. Like, I just would park my ass on the crease and just show my stick, and just like, if you could put it here, I'll score. It's fucking anywhere in here.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, people are all you're a big, tall dude like in the crease. People just assume that you're trying to be fed all day. So everyone's eyes are on you.
I was always covered whenever I was on the crease. So I just kept rotating, backing up shots and rotating in that area. Pretty much just mirroring the ball.
That's all you can do.
I caught one. Somebody finally saw me and snuck one behind.
That was clean.
Yeah, over across the goalie, and I was able to bury it. But because you can't say anything when you're back there. You have to hope that they see. You have to hold your stick up and just hope they see you.
It is the most quiet.
You can't announce it because you're going to be covered.
Yeah, there's not enough space for you to announce it. Like it's too easy to recover. You can't
call for it, or they're gonna get covered. They're gonna slough back in. But yeah, you had a couple goals. That looked pretty fresh. I know you had the one. A lot of ground balls. Mike was our official ball caddy.
I just get the ball up and down the field, and I pass it to someone who knows what they're doing with it.
Dude, yeah,
I try to create the fast break, and on that one goal that went near side pipe on the goalie.
Yeah.
My defender, we were just walking up and I saw like the middle open and I booked it and I just heard him say, "Jesus Christ, don't do this." Yeah. And he just like stayed at midfield line. He didn't even try to catch up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like you got to mix in the walking and the cutting.
Yeah.
Like if you're cutting 24/7, there's always going to be somebody on you. Like, because this guy is demanding the ball. Like, we're going to cover him.
Yeah.
But if you're just kind of chilling, that's how I got like 2 of my goals. It's like I was chilling on the far side and I saw Andrew over there. I was gonna flash cut as hard as I possibly can and just put this on cage. I caught it, no big deal. Caught it one-handed and jammed it bottom left. Just saying. When it went in, it was like this close to going wide. I was just like, let's put this somewhere on cage. And I just walked off the field. I was just like, and we're subbing off. Score, and we're off.
Yep, get someone else on D. Yeah, I remember getting stuffed by the goalie a few times on a several shots. I just tried to go low to low too many times.
I think that we should have had birth certificate checks on Team Turkey.
Turkish
lacrosse club.
Everybody on the team, half of them weren't even old enough to drink.
Yeah.
In Turkey.
Yeah, right. We so the league the division we played in was 40 and under. Now, obviously, not all of us are over 30, but at least over half of our roster was, if not 3/4 of the roster.
Yeah.
was, and like a couple of us were in our mid-20s, but like they should have been in the lower.
Yeah,
They should have been with
easily.
the under the 20 to 30
They
group.
should have played against. I don't know why they didn't play against like the Team Haiti and
And
Team.
Team Jamaica.
Yeah, that would have been make more sense to be Team Turkey playing against those.
Yeah.
Teams.
Oh
So
well.
it was fun.
We went 2-1. We almost beat them. First of all, like because they figured it out. Like the idea is like as soon as like if they're on defense and we shoot, they're immediately getting like they're back.
Yeah, and they're just getting the ball out quick.
Yeah, the goal. Their goalie was fucking huge, by the way. That goalie was massive.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And that goalie was really good. I mean, he was funny, but he was huge. Like
took up the whole goal.
He had a Rats helmet on, Rochester Rattlers helmet, so
yeah,
he was legit. I mean, we had one MLL player on our team, so I mean, it is what it is. I thought overall was a great weekend. I had a lot of fun. Got to talk to some boys at the PLL. Got to meet some folks. It was a lot of fun.
Hey, no problem on my end. That was a good time.
Yeah, I really.
You know who that goalie was?
Huh?
You know who that goalie was?
Who?
Greg Havlicek.
I don't know who that is.
That was who that Rattlers goalie was.
You said you played at Haverford College.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to? Is he like good? Am I supposed to know who that is? I thought they said his name was Joe.
I don't think it was Joe.
Maybe he said Greg.
I can't remember. Anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna say we digress. We're just talking out of our ass.
Yeah,
we digress. Bottom line, on Sunday, the pros, the boys, took to the field and in the rain. I was gonna go to the game, but I was like, it's my birthday. I don't want
to sit in the rain.
I don't want to sit in the rain. I'm gonna go home and watch football. Sorry, fellas. I mean, we got the whole experience on Saturday anyway, getting to meet Poole and RJ and them anyway. So really, like, what was I missing out? I don't know. But there's some pretty great games. You know, I had Waterdogs plus 1.5, and they beat the Whipsnakes straight up. So for the first time since the founding of this league, the Whips will not be in the PLL Championship.
I know, big news. The changing of tides.
It's just like if you know what it feels like. It feels like, you know, one of the few years that Tom Brady is in the Super Bowl. It's like when there's two teams that isn't Tom Brady like play. You're like, oh, it's probably something refreshing. That's what it feels like to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
One of the rare times when Tom Brady's on a Super Bowl, and they'll be going up against the Chaos, which we've established this before. There is no New York Jets in the Premier Lacrosse League. The Chaos won 2 games in the regular season. They just stood up to make the playoffs, and now they're in the championship. It's fine. It's fine. You know, it is what it is at this point in the history of the league.
Bad for the league, but
is it bad for the league?
It's good and bad for the league. It's good that the Whips aren't in it, I think, unfortunately. I would like to see them in it, but it's good in that regard. Get some teams change up. It's bad in that it's basically saying like the regular season doesn't matter, and like 7 out of 8 teams, other than like the absolute like toilet bowl team, make it. And it's good like that your team is never fully out, but I don't know, it kind of takes away from like the point of like succeeding in the regular season in the playoffs.
Yeah, right. Like you build your whole team in order to like the Chrome, like the Atlas, literally worked our hardest to get like the top 2-3 seeds, top 4 Archers, you know, in that realm. Like, and now their season's just done on a one and done bracket. Like, I'm not saying that like single elimination is not the way to go. I just like it's just like let's look at the Chaos. Let me just pull up their schedule, like how like because like obviously they're missing some of the Buffalo Bandits guys like throughout the first half of the season. That is what that is. Let me just pull up this. I need to see this. And were they even like could they have had a better record? Is more like my question.
Maybe. But
let me look.
Also, correction. It was Joe Bano was the Rochester Rattlers goalie.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure his name was Joe. Look at me. Look at that. That's some A+ journalism right there.
There you go.
If you ask me.
Are you going to the championship this weekend?
I got work. I got to work.
Dang.
I know. Are you?
No, I'll be in San Diego, but we got press pass again.
We ready? Bro, like the fact that we just think that we're not we have a press box pass again that we won't even be able to use.
I know. I'm about to tell them though. I'm like, you got to give me more than like a 3-day heads up.
Yeah, they're just telling you. Oh, by the way, Mike, you get to be in the press box. Oh, well, thanks. I didn't make any. You do it as a joke. And they're like, oh, by the way, here's your press box pass. You're like, well, shit.
Yeah, unless they're planning to come to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, I'm always going to have to travel for a game. So
yeah,
a little heads up would be nice.
Dude, if they went to low key though, if they went to Hershey Park Stadium,
that'd be solid.
That would actually be perfect for that.
That's a good size.
That's a great size.
You get Lank, York, Northern Maryland, and the Harrisburg, Mechanicsburg area.
And Philly would travel up.
Yeah.
And Jersey would travel over, and Maryland would come up. It's like Harrisburg pretty centrally located. Hey, PLL, why don't you come to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania?
And you could get Pittsburgh to come.
I feel like low key that stadium would actually be perfect.
It's a good size. It's a good size
for the PLL. It's
and it looks big. That stadium looks big.
It's a huge stadium. It's not huge. It's probably what 10, 15,000.
Gotta be, yeah.
Maybe 10,000. You're gonna Googling?
Yeah, we gotta find out the capacity.
Yeah. Anyway, so
15,641.
Well, that'd be beautiful for their. That's how many are probably going to be at the PLL Championship this weekend. That'd be perfect.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, they got to keep selling.
It is an old stadium though, so
that's the part that sucks.
But the tailgating there is immaculate.
Yeah, there's so many things around it.
They put on all the concerts there every day of the week. So many concerts, massive concerts throughout the summer, and the tailgating's where it's at. I'm just saying they'd benefit from it. Anyway, talk about the chaos. Week 1, they lost by 1 to the Whips. Lost to the Archers, lost to the Redwoods. Dude, they really didn't even They beat the Cannons once. They had a bunch of 2-goal losses. Not really, nothing great. 1-goal loss to the Atlas. Beat where was their other win? Oh, they beat the Redwoods once. So you beat the Cannons, who didn't even make the only team not make the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I know that and it drove me crazy when I saw they were pulling that 2.8% to pick us to win.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh my God, we get it. Yes. Well, you want to know why? Because you were 2-8.
Yeah. You suck.
Even though I did pick them to win both of their playoff games because of it's playoff chaos.
Right.
It's that Andy Towers gets them to peak just at the right time and not a moment later. But yeah, how do you feel about so as it stands right now, the Waterdogs are -1.5 favorites. Chaos are +1.5. They're Chaos. Waterdogs are new to the new to the championship. Never been there before, and it's cool because it's one of the first expansion teams to make the championship. Which I think is great.
Mikey Sowers is bringing it home.
That's in Philly. Yeah. Wait. Facts. Hold on. I don't know off the top of my head, but how many? Which roster has more Philly dudes? I'd have to imagine I'd have to imagine it's the Waterdogs.
Gotta be
because everybody is from Canada. The whole Chaos roster from Canada.
Yeah.
Michael Sowers. It's all that matters.
Sowers is all that's important on this one.
Yeah. Right. Which yes, I think. Would you say that it benefits the Chaos more to be the team that's been there before, or what do you think? How does this game play out for you? What is your edge here?
Chaos have been there, but I just like the dogs.
Dude, they're hot. Dude,
And
the power of
and
Barstool, it cannot be.
they're
Cannot be.
gritty.
They're super gritty, dude. And like PFT said, I think PFT said if they didn't win, he'd go up to some random person's house and let their dog out.
Oh yeah, just let their dog. No, I mean I feel I like the Water Dogs. I also like the minus, or I like their money line.
Yeah, money line -120.
That's great value considering that the money line for the Chaos is literally -110.
Yeah, facts. You mean you can't be mad about that.
Yeah. So
And then over under, I think if it was like Chaos Chrome, I would say under for sure. I'm gonna stay away from this over under just because of what the Water Dogs could potentially do. That's just me though.
yeah, I mean I could see it being like 12-11 and then you're right over it.
Yeah. I think that Water Dogs are also like looking at props, Water Dogs, most face-offs won. They have Zach Courier on the squad. I think that's just for me, that's a good play. -135, oh my god, never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing. The most ground balls. We pulled that stat for the Atlas the one week, but it's Water Dogs are -300 for that, so never mind. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
forget
a lot,
that.
but it's like not the value isn't there.
Right. Just
I'm
not
not
worth
paying
it.
$30 to win 10. Thank you.
In the off chance that it doesn't work out, it's not worth it.
No, you're just pissing away $30
Yeah, I
on the
can't be
ground
doing
ball
that.
stats.
Yeah, it's a prop that I'm just not passionate enough
Oh,
about.
they have so many points props. Holy shite. I know Chris Kluch went off for the Chaos last week. He was their like leading point getter. And I think Kieran McCardle's over is just a lock. Blaze once again is in there over half a point for +750.
I know. I kind of like McCardle's over 4.5. I don't know if I like Sowers because that usually requires him to put up like 3 goals.
That's true.
And he can have a tough time. He just gets locked off a lot.
Dude, what's been my favorite play is Connor Kelly over points. Like 2.5 points is the perfect number for him almost every time. It's -105, so that's some decent value if you ask me.
I like that.
Looking as we're scrolling.
Josh Byrne over 3.5.
It's always either gonna be Dane Smith or Josh Byrne.
I know but Dane Smith has more value at +135
for over 3.5 points.
Yeah.
And the only issue is it's all gonna be assists. And so how much is he gonna be passing? Like he's the assist, he's the passer.
Right, because his assist is over 2.5.
Yeah, he's that like box transition player. So like his ability is the midfield feeding.
Yeah.
He definitely can score, but like passing is what he's really, really good at. Yeah. I just like Connor Kelly over 2.5, and I like I'll take that +130 value for Kieran McCarl over 4.5 for sure.
I would take maybe under 11.5 for the first half.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think they just come out like swinging, but it's like no one's really making a ton of progress one way or another.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from the halves. I don't feel anything there. So we'll run back these picks at the end here. That's not bad.
I kind of like it. Like it.
Yeah.
Just because I was looking at their I have the box scores, the PLL sent them to me.
The PLL sent them to you.
Yeah, they actually did.
Are they just sending you things now because you
Yeah. Because so Waterdogs versus Whips, the Waterdogs only had 4 goals at the end of the first half. And
are you wait, they sent you box scores? Wait, are you just like the man now?
Yeah, Joe Keegan's been sending them to me. My man.
Your boy. Have you emailed him back at all?
Nope, but I need to.
Should I add him to this video? So I just be like at Joe Keegs.
And then I also have like the press conference recordings, so we have a bunch of interviews.
Yeah, not a big deal. Just getting invited to the press conferences, the Zoom press conferences for the PLL. Don't know how we're doing it, but we are.
But anyways, it's at the end of the first half. Combined was only 8 points for Waterdogs and Chaos. 4-4.
Okay. Yeah.
I like that under. I might hammer the under, honestly.
Rip that, dude. I might join you, but I'm gonna be so mad if they score like 15 goals in the first half.
That's what I'm saying.
But like it's fair that usually they go like 10-10, like roughly. Like a half. Like most
Right.
games are like around 8 in the first and 8 or 9 in the back half. Dude, I might ride that under with you. I like that play. And when you break it down like that.
Yeah,
So
I think
wait,
it's pretty solid.
it was the last Waterdogs Chaos game you're saying?
No, the last two games, the last game that each of them played.
They both only were 8 goals apiece, and the 8 goals going into the halftime.
Yeah, four apiece in the halftime.
Well, we might just have to hammer that. That's under 11.5 first half total plus 100.
I mean, I like it.
Ooh, that's spicy. Look at Mike's got insider info now. Joe Keegs is hitting him up with all the good stuff. Apparently,
play it on me, Joe Keegs.
Shout out Joe Keegs.
I mean, the only other time that it was so when they did play, they got to this was week 4. They got to 13 goals. Yeah. But it was when the Waterdogs like walloped them like 18-9. So the Waterdogs had 9 of those goals. Yeah. And I don't foresee that happening again.
No, dude. Yeah, we'll ride that. First half under 11.5 goals plus 100. Yeah. Book that. Give me Connor Kelly over 2.5. Give me Kieran Carl over 4.5. I don't know about that because the Chaos points are so spread out. It's almost like you don't know who's going to put up for them.
Right.
So I don't even know if taking any of their player props is worth it to me.
Yeah, I don't love it.
Maybe Josh Byrne comes alive over 3.5 or Dane Smith. I don't know. It'll probably be a game time decision between all my NFL and college football degeneracy. But yeah, I do have one question for you before we're not gonna make this too long. But how do you feel about like the league so far? Like overall, like I feel like this is like a massive improvement on the MLL, if you ask me. We're 3 years in, and I think that they've really done a lot of positive.
Yeah, it's come a long way. Not to
step them off or anything, but like
I think it's come a long way. It's way better than MLL because you can actually watch it somewhere. Like the community is growing. There's like drama on Twitter, which is like exactly what you want.
It's like the NBA.
But yeah, my only thing is just we like no more Gillette. Like just keep going to stadiums that you can at least sell out the full lower bowl.
Yeah,
because when you are in there, when you're at Gillette or these other stadiums, and there's they do a good job of keeping the camera off of the empty side, but it does show up. If you're like a casual person who maybe never seen it or is just watching it on TV, like for the first few times, if you see it's packed, you're going to be like, damn, I'm missing out. Yeah. But if you see like, oh, the whole half of the stadium is not there. What is this, ESPN the Ocho? Like, yeah, like not, you got to get some FOMO in there. So dude. It's nicer. Like I get the whole tradition about like Gillette, but it's like, it's right now it's like, all right, until you're consistently selling them out, don't move up. Just like keep working your way up tiers. Make it make sense.
Absolutely. And then obviously I know that the plan is for them to eventually add more teams. Are there any?
I think they have to do that soon.
Yeah. Would you want to see them come up with some brand new names? Or if they were to revive any of the old MLL teams, who would you like to see? Because I know who I want to see, but
I think the Bayhawks would be cool, and the Outlaws.
That's absolutely.
Like those two would be easy next ones that I think like kind of fit the name scheme.
Yeah,
and
Outlaws LC is perfect.
Yeah, so I think those would be good, and then I'd just like to see some more stuff with the NLL.
Riptide LC, please. I would. You remember that team, right? You know what I'm talking about? Like the fresh orange and teal, like some of the sweetest uniforms ever with the Pro 7 with the shark head on it. on the side. Freaking hold on.
Yeah, but now that there's
I need to show the people.
But there's the New York Riptide, so I doubt they'll end up doing it.
We were talking to Alex about that. I just need everybody to see this in all of its glory. To know everyone know what the heck I'm talking about. We're just gonna I have to do this for the people.
Pop it up.
Yeah. Dude, look at these bad boys. Hopefully it'll show up. Like this helmet is one of the greatest things ever made. Like this color scheme.
Go buy it.
Dude, sideline swap, 130. Dude.
Go buy it.
Like, tell me that Riptide LC. You could literally use that logo and just put LC, like where this is.
I know. I don't think it's gonna happen though.
Dude, I would die.
They're going Outlaws of Bayhawks, and I think that's all you really need.
Yeah, and then they're gonna come up with other names. Just stay away from the dogs. We have desert dogs. We have fire wolves. We have
and definitely do something in LL versus PLL. Like, come together and do like an all-star
that'd be sweet.
That would actually be sick. And
dude, I remember what was it
dude, just do an all-star game and then just make it sixes, so that way you meet in the middle of both, and then just have to play sixes against each other.
Guys would probably fuck us up.
Probably, but that doesn't matter. It's worth it.
Yeah, I will say this too. I remember what was it? Jordy from Barstool. He created a team called the Boys.
Yeah,
the Boys LC. So.
Of course.
Our Armor Mesh LC. What?
Bring it out. Official partner.
But yeah, let's run back. We're gonna before we get out of here, let's run back those picks just because it's just a gambling show. We want to make sure that everybody. So we had we're both on Waterdogs straight up -120.
Yep.
Mikey convinced me to take the first half under 11.5 points at +100. I like Connor Kelly over 2.5 points, as well as Kieran McCardle over 4.5 points. We'll see where we lie with any of the chaos props. Anything you have?
That's it. I don't really like anything else.
Yeah. But hey, it's been a heck of a season. We apologize for our lives being at not the most convenient times in the world. Listen, it's a first year, and it takes a while. Before we know, we'll be back talking about February lacrosse soon enough, and the PLL Sixes tournament for the pros in the winter. So lacrosse will not be gone for very long, but
enjoy the hiatus.
Yeah, so they won't have to see our ugly mugs on YouTube for a while.
Well, they might, but just not on this show.
Not on this show. Yeah, I just recorded Pickin 6 last night for an hour. Talks about football. We got a lot of NFL content. Of course, UFC is always rolling. As basketball picks up, we'll have stuff there. Plenty of blogs, plenty of videos. We appreciate all your support. I believe right now we are at 197 subscribers, and we'd love to get to 200. So please like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate all the love that's been shown so far. We want to keep doing that for y'all. And make sure to just give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram. There's going to be a bunch of links in the description below for our Spotify, all of our Twitters, things of that nature. And yeah, we appreciate all the love and support. Mike, you have anything for the people before we head out of here?
That's all I got. It's been real and it's been fun.
Yeah, so we've had a great time. Can't complain. But I hope that everybody has a wonderful, happy, and healthy and safe weekend of gambling. We out.
We out.